I've dedicated my life to decoding the minds of titans, men like Edison, Ford, and Carnegie. Success, my friends, isn't some cosmic lottery ticket. It's a deliberate creation, sculpted through the power of your subconscious mind, anchored in neuro-linguistic programming principles, and brought to life by daily choices that resonate with your deepest desires. Let's dive into a transformative conversation about becoming the person who doesn't just chase success, but magnetizes it effortlessly. Picture your life as a canvas, and every thought, every habit, every action as a brushstroke. Your identity, the core of who you are, shapes the masterpiece you're painting. This isn't fluffy talk. It's rooted in cognitive psychology. Your self-concept, the story you tell yourself about who you are, acts as a filter for your reality. If you see yourself as mediocre, your brain's reticular activating system will spotlight evidence to confirm that belief, ignoring opportunities for greatness. But when you rewire your identity to align with ambition, your subconscious begins to attract possibilities like a magnet. Take Edwin C. Barnes, a man I studied closely. He had no money, no connections, just a burning obsession to partner with Thomas Edison. He didn't wait for permission. He hopped a freight train, marched into Edison's office, and declared his intent. Barnes's self-image wasn't that of a nobody. He saw himself as Edison's equal long before the world did. That's the power of identity congruence. Every day, ask yourself, am I crafting a life of purpose, or am I letting doubt paint my story? Success isn't what you achieve, it's who you become. Now let's talk about goals, but not the vague wishes most folks cling to. Goals are the architecture of your destiny, built with precision and fueled by emotional anchoring, a classic NLP technique. Your brain thrives on clarity. Vague desires like I want to be rich are as useless as a ship without a rudder. Instead, define your target with laser focus. Want financial freedom? What does that look like? $10,000 a month passive income by 1930. Reverse engineer it. What skills do you need? What actions must you take this week? This is called chunking in NLP, breaking big dreams into bite-sized actionable steps. Henry Ford didn't just dream of affordable cars. He obsessed over mass production, tweaking processes daily. His goals weren't hopes, they were blueprints. Your goals should ignite your amygdala, sparking excitement and a touch of fear. They must stretch you, because growth lives outside your comfort zone. But here's the kicker. Goals without action are just fantasies. Execution is where the rubber meets the road. Commit to one small step today. Read a chapter, make a call, write a plan. Success loves structure, and your disciplined actions are the bricks that build your empire. Life will throw curveballs. Count on it. But here's a secret rooted in cognitive reframing. Setbacks aren't roadblocks. They're raw material for your comeback. Resilience, the ability to bounce back, is a trainable skill, not a gift. Your brain's plasticity allows you to rewire how you process failure. Instead of asking, why me? Train yourself to ask, what's the lesson here? This shifts your locus of control from external victimhood to internal empowerment. Abraham Lincoln, a man I deeply admire, lost elections and buried loved ones, yet he reframed each loss as fuel for growth. When you face a setback, use the NLP technique of dissociation. Step outside the emotion, analyze it like a scientist, and extract the wisdom. Discomfort is your ally. It's where character is forged. The most successful people don't avoid pain. They embrace it, knowing it's the crucible for greatness. So when life knocks you down, stand taller, dust off, and move forward with the certainty that every stumble is sculpting you into someone unstoppable. Self-belief is the silent engine of achievement, a concept grounded in self-efficacy theory. Before the world buys into you, you've got to sell yourself on your own potential. Doubt is a conditioned response, often programmed by past failures or naysayers. But here's the truth. Belief is a choice. You build it through small, consistent wins, what psychologists call successive approximations. Set a goal, crush it, and your brain releases dopamine, reinforcing your confidence. Walt Disney was laughed at, called uncreative, yet his unwavering belief built an empire. Start small. Commit to a daily habit, like waking up at 6 a.m. or reading 10 pages. Each victory chips away at self-doubt, reprogramming your subconscious to expect success. But belief isn't arrogance. It's quiet certainty, a knowing that you're capable. When you radiate that energy, people notice. Opportunities flock to those who move with purpose. Choose today to trust your potential, because the moment you do, you become a force of nature. Discipline is the backbone of success, the unsung hero that outshines talent or luck. It's not about waiting for motivation. Motivation is fickle like a summer breeze. Discipline is showing up when your brain screams to quit, a habit reinforced through operant conditioning. The most successful people, athletes, entrepreneurs, artists, don't rely on feeling good. They act anyway. Think of discipline as a muscle. Every time you follow through, you strengthen it. Start small, stick to a schedule, finish what you start. Over time, these micro habits compound, creating unstoppable momentum. A brilliant idea without discipline is like a car without gas, useless. Hard work beats talent when talent slacks off. Ask yourself, are my daily choices building the life I want? If not, it's time to flex that discipline muscle. Show up, do the work, and watch your dreams take shape. The world spins faster every day, and those who thrive are the ones who adapt, fueled by continuous learning. This isn't about hoarding facts, it's about applied knowledge, a principle rooted in experiential learning theory. Reading a book won't change you. Acting on its insights will. The greatest minds, from Edison to Ford, were lifelong students, always sharpening their mental blades. Your brain's neuroplasticity means you can learn anything, but only if you step outside your comfort zone. Stay curious, read, listen, observe, and most importantly, apply. The gap between those who soar and those who stagnate is execution. Commit to one new skill this month, one idea that challenges you. In a world that never stops evolving, adaptability is your edge. Keep learning, keep growing, and you'll always be one step ahead. Your circle shapes your destiny, a truth backed by social learning theory. The people around you are either elevating your standards or dragging you down. You're the average of the 5 folks you spend the most time with, so choose wisely. Surround yourself with winners, and ambition becomes your baseline. Hang with complainers, and mediocrity feels cozy. Energy is contagious, and successful people guard their inner circle like a fortress. Seek mentors who've walked your path, peers who challenge you, and cut ties with negativity. This isn't cold, it's strategic. Your time is your most precious asset. Ask, do my relationships push me toward my goals? If not, it's time to curate your circle with intention. Elevate your environment, and your future will follow. Mindset is everything, and shifting from scarcity to abundance is like flipping a switch in your brain. A scarcity mindset rooted in fear-based conditioning sees life as a zero-sum game. If they win, I lose. An abundance mindset grounded in positive psychology sees opportunities everywhere. When someone succeeds, it's proof you can too. Reframe challenges as lessons, setbacks as stepping stones. Your brain's confirmation bias will amplify what you focus on. Dwell on problems, and you'll find more. Hunt for solutions, and doors will open. Practice gratitude daily to anchor this shift. It rewires your neural pathways to spot possibility. Think like someone who's already won, and watch your reality transform. Passion is the spark, but purpose is the North Star. Passion fuels your drive, but without purpose, it's like a car with no map. Purpose gives your work meaning, aligning your efforts with a mission bigger than yourself. This is where intrinsic motivation kicks in. You're not just chasing money or fame, you're making a dent in the universe. Find what lights you up, what problem you're born to solve. Then marry that passion with discipline and strategy. The most impactful people, think Ford or Lincoln, weren't just dreamers, they were doers, relentless in pursuit of their why. Align your passion with purpose, and success becomes not a question of if, but when. Finally, action is the bridge between dreams and reality. You can have the sharpest mindset, the tightest circle, the grandest goals, but without action, it's all smoke. The difference between those who make it and those who don't is simple. Achievers move even when they're scared, even when they're not ready. Waiting for the perfect moment is a trap. There's only now. Take massive, relentless action, what NLP calls behavioral flexibility. Make mistakes, learn, pivot, keep going. Success isn't luck or privilege. It's the result of daily choices to grow, to act, to become. Everything you want is within reach, but you've got to step up and claim it. So what's your next move? What habit will you build today? The life you crave isn't out there waiting. It's waiting for you to create it. Start now with unwavering faith in your potential and become the person who doesn't just dream of success, but lives it. The world is watching, and it's time to show what you're made of.